Welcome to the Explainer. You know those spreadsheets just packed with confusing numbers? Well, today we're going to learn how to turn that confusing into a clear visual story that anyone can get in a heartbeat. All right, so here's the game plan. We're going to talk about why this stuff matters, turning numbers into a story. Then we'll hit the most important step that, honestly, most people skip. After that, we'll get into the fun stuff, picking the right chart. And we'll even peek at a super powerful tool called a pivot table. Okay, so let's start with this. We've all been there, right? You open up a spreadsheet and bam, it's just a wall of numbers staring back at you. Yeah, the information is in there somewhere, but the actual story, the key takeaway, it's totally buried. I mean, look at this table. It's pretty simple, right? Just comparing prices between two shops, but you still have to work to understand it. Your brain's got to go line by line, compare 100 to 120, 85 to 92. You're doing all this mental math just to figure out what's going on. See? It doesn't just jump out at you. You have to kind of squint and think about it. And that little bit of effort, that mental friction, that's exactly what data visualization is designed to eliminate. We want the insight to be instant. But now, look at this. Boom! The story is right there. With a simple bar chart, you don't even have to think. Your eyes just know. You can see instantly that Shop B charges more for rice. That immediate aha moment, that, my friends, is the magic of a good visual. So how do we get there? How do we make charts that are this obvious? Well, here's the secret. It's not about being a whiz with Excel or some fancy software. The single most important thing, the one step everyone misses, is getting to know your data first. Okay, let's break it down. All data, I mean all of it, is built from these little things called variables. Just think of them as the basic ingredients. And these ingredients, they pretty much come in two main flavors. So you've got your categorical data on one side and your numerical data on the other. It really just boils down to this. Are you describing what something is, like a name or a type? Or are you measuring how much of something there is, like a count or an amount? Seriously, getting this one distinction right is the key to everything else. Think about it. Blood groups like A, B, O, those are categories. They're just labels. You can't really calculate the average blood type, right? But height or temperature, those are numbers. You can find the average height. You can see if the temperature is trending up or down. And knowing that difference, that's what's going to tell you exactly which chart to use. And once you figure that out, once you know if you're dealing with categories or numbers, choosing the perfect chart becomes so much easier. It's not a guessing game anymore. It's just about picking the right tool for the job. Let's use a toolbox analogy. Need to compare things across different groups, like sales figures for each region? The bar chart is your hammer. It's perfect for that. Want to show how different pieces make up a whole, like what percentage of your budget goes to marketing? That's a job for the pie chart. And if you want to see how something changes over time, like website traffic over a year, well, the line chart is your go-to. Okay, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty. Now for the fun part. Let's actually walk through how you build one of these things in a program you probably already have, like Excel. It's actually a super straightforward 5-step process. Step 1, get your data into a nice, clean table. Step 2, just highlight the numbers you want to show. 3, click Insert Chart. 4, pick the chart that tells your story best. And 5, and this is huge, customize it. Add a title, label your axes. Because honestly, a chart without labels is just, well, it's just a bunch of pretty shapes. It doesn't actually tell you anything. All right, so once you've got the basics down, you're ready to level up. Let's talk about a tool that might sound a little intimidating, but is an absolute game changer, the pivot table. It's like a superpower for slicing and dicing your data. So what is a pivot table? Think of it as a data playground. It lets you take a massive table of raw data and just rearrange it on the fly. You can group things, you can get totals, you can find averages, all by just dragging and dropping fields around. No complicated formulas needed. It's amazing. And getting started is a piece of cake. It's almost the same as making a regular chart. You just select all your data, go to Insert, and this time you click Pivot Table. And this is where the real fun begins. You'll see this control panel pop up. From there, you just start dragging your data fields, your variables, into these different areas for rows, columns, and values. You're basically building a custom report in real time. And bam, just like that, the pivot table spits out a custom summary report. I mean, think about how long that would take to do by hand. It's this incredible, dynamic way to just play with your data and see what stories start to emerge. So, when you boil it all down, what's the big idea here? It's that turning data into a picture isn't just about making a pretty slide for your presentation. It's about understanding. It makes complex information easy to digest, not just for your audience, but for you too. So, the next time you're looking at a spreadsheet, don't just see numbers, see the potential for a story. And now you've got the tools to go find it. Thanks for watching.